global crises and news of the stunningly immoral behaviour of our world leaders. We now receive hourly the kind of highly charged headline that we used to get perhaps a few times a year. We once had time to digest the news, to frame it against the backdrop of the rest of life, and talk about it in a measured fashion over water coolers and dinner tables. Now it's a multi-car pile-up every time we turn on social media. The leader of the free world tells his Department of Homeland Security to nuke hurricanes and suggests Americans inject bleach to treat a pandemic. Brits accidentally vote to leave the EU. Australia's Deputy Prime Minister blames exploding horse manure for the devastating bushfires that changed a nation. Koalas and giraffes face extinction. A revered Hollywood producer is found to have sexually assaulted more than 100 women. And we're told most of the industry knew but said zilch for decades. Robots are coming for our jobs. And how can we possibly emotionally process it all? It's truly stunning stuff. And so you might call this itch a form of PTSD. This itch was also a despair that I have strayed from the values that matter to me, mixed with a bewilderment that life was meant to get better, not worse. Indeed, we were being told the world was richer, there were fewer wars and less slavery. Yet it felt we'd gone backwards. My itch was also a gnawing worry for young people and how they will cope with the planet we're leaving them, combined with a cringy guilt that I'm complicit, liberally sprinkled with a frustration that no one can answer a question honestly anymore. All of which was polluted with a horrible and alienating rage that surfaced when I felt that no one was bloody doing anything. The planet is burning. Refugees cry out for our help. The gap between haves and have-nots has become a cruel chasm. And we scroll and binge watch and buy stuff, which makes the itch worse. I didn't ask Jose about his stance on the climate crisis. Was he a denier? Did he recycle adequately? Nor what his politics were, because it almost doesn't matter anymore. I thought about this as I stood at the baggage claim, listening to Cat Power in my headphones, feeling the surreal expansiveness of arriving alone at the beginning of something. We might rage about our differences and troll and blame each other, but deep down we are all feeling the same shock and despair, the same itchy sense that we are so fundamentally off track. Was there a word we could put to this societal shitstorm? I had to find a better word than itch. I looked around at other people's faces, downcast and scrolling as they waited for their bags. And I realised that what we're all feeling at the most basic level is disconnected. Disconnected from what matters, disconnected from life as we thought we were meant to be living it, disconnected from our care and love for it all. Ironically, in such inverted times, it's our disconnection that actually unites or connects us. Indeed, because then COVID-19 hit, didn't it? The coronavirus pandemic landed precisely 2 days before this book was due at the printer, in early 2020. It was almost comical, or divine, or something. Suddenly, as the virus spread in